Run us through your perspective on the market activity we're seeing at the moment in Nigeria. The NSE, as I mentioned, trading lower yet again yesterday.
Yes, good morning, Alishia. I think in the last couple of weeks, the market has actually been looking for some sense of direction, and so the market has just been meandering. I think what is expected is that we need some sort of positive news to try and lift investors' confidence, and there's been quite a lot of mixed signals of late.
Well, looking at who's playing here, I mean, when it comes to the local investor and foreign investor participation, what are we looking at from your side, where we know that emerging markets and frontier markets have been holding quite a bit of appeal amongst investors globally as they chase yield?
Yes, what we've been saying is that foreign participation has been actually more than local participation of late. So you've been seeing activities in that front. What a lot of investors locally have been, actually looking for is some sort of, clear policy signals from the government, also from the central bank, especially with regards to sales of banks. So generally speaking, the activities have been more from global investors or foreign investors are looking for yields, and as you're aware, the market is still up around 20%, so it still looks decent, and the expectation is that Nigeria should come out quite strongly by the year end. Of course, that is dependent on a few factors coming through and some of the reforms being seen through by the government.
In the banking space, EcoBank, let's look at that stock in particular. Did you see any reaction to that share price on the news around HSBC and its bid for Nedbank here in South Africa, because it would be affected via its alliance or Nedbank's alliance with EcoBank, right?
Yes, but we've not seen any reaction locally, at least not here. As you're aware, the parent company of EcoBank, DTI, is listed on about 3 exchange. We expect that because it's still a bid, what usually happens is that is the target company that you will see the share price appreciation. I'm sure in South Africa you see Nedbank's price is actually reacting to the bid. Of course, they have to lock down what the valuation of that, what the final valuation will come into and how much HSBC is actually willing to pay for that. I think also if you look at the nature of the alliance with EcoBank, it's just a loose alliance and cooperation across the various regions. As you know, Nedbank is in about 5 South African countries, while you have EcoBank in about 25 to 30 countries. So I think it's a strategic alliance between them, especially for Nedbank to gain more foothold in the West African and Central African region, where EcoBank tends to have a bit of experience and also market presence. So we've not seen this, any reaction as at yet, and I guess people will be paying close attention to see what the outcome of those talks eventually holds.
Yeah. Well, of course, as I was saying earlier, we had 3 of the banking stocks trade in the green yesterday, Stanbic IBTC amongst them, but Access Bank as well. Now, this is a bank that is amongst a few still left to release first half results. Is there any concern around Access Bank at the moment in the fact that it is taking so long to release these numbers?
Well, not yet. We expect the results to be released sometime this week, and I think that's broadly in line with what market participants are expecting. We expect those numbers to come in near expectations, and to see, their loan book showing some sort of signs of improvement, improved recoveries, and the market expects that Access Bank should actually be all right. It's taken it's taken some time, but if those results are not released this week, and then people will have to start asking probing questions as to what actually is going on and what is the mystery surrounding the numbers.